How about this? Why it just takes my mic away from me? It's like, we're gonna make it chase it. Do a little hunt, find your microphone, change the settings, even though you didn't adjust anything ever. And there you go. All right, we're good. I think. Give me a 5x5 in the chat if everything's looking good, sounding good, tasting good, smelling good. I think we're all right. All right, good. Okay, let's pull this up. Let's just get started. We've got all kinds of stuff to open, not just 2023 Bowman. However, it is Bowman centric. There it is. Enjoy. Enjoy the beats. All right, we're going to grab these and mix them up 5 times. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good thing I checked to see if my volume was working. Come on. Is it going to be one of those kind of days? Grabbing the buy-ins, dropping them down, random.org. Let's roll the dice. 6 is the number. And we begin. Round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the final round is 6. Dropping them down right there. Sorting the sheet. And here's your teams. Diamondbacks, Joseph K. Braves, Zach S. Orioles, Andrew K. Red Sox, Joel A. Cubs, Charles C. White Sox, Sarah R. Reds, Colin H. Guardians, Richard A. Rockies, Bobby T. Tigers, Derek H. Astros, Franklin J. Royals, Shelby A. Angels, Anthony R. Dodgers, Edward T. Marlins, Jason B. Brewers, Jacob G. Twins, Calvin M. Mets, Benjamin C. Yankees, Edward B. Athletics, Michael P. Phillies, David P. Pirates, Brandon N. Padres, Joan S. Giants, Josh H. Mariners, Ian F. Cardinals, Jack H. Rays, Will S. Rangers, Brian G. Blue Jays, Gerald M. And Nationals, Ben J. Good luck, everybody. All right, I'm going to drop a link for you in the chat so you can check out your teams if you missed them. And there it is. All right, I'm a little frazzled. Trying to get the mic working. And like 10 other things that you guys don't get to see in the background trying to fix. Let's see. We'll start this off with a quick link to Patreon. If you like the show, if you get any entertainment value or educational, informational, consider becoming a slammer. And also, one of the perks of being a slammer is you get notified when I list a break and you can buy in if you want. Because the breaks sell out real fast, so you want to be in on the notification train or you're not going to get in. And if you haven't gotten in on a break lately, if you keep missing out and you're a slammer, just send me a direct message on Patreon asking for an early notification and I'll get one out to you. Usually when I do 2 breaks, it takes a little bit longer for them to sell out, but when I only do 1, they sell out so fast that you got to be a slammer to get in. Put it that way. Yeah, I was watching the Rangers last night. Who was it? Josh Smith had a big game. I just kept going through my head like all of the lows and like Josh Smith, Josh Lowe, Nathaniel Lowe, Brandon Lau. Trying to keep them all straight in my head. I always used to make fun of the commentators when they're like, I can't keep these names straight. I'm like, I can. I barely can. Justin with a 6-month membership says, Friday Night Fire just in time. Thanks, Striker. Thank you for your 6 months of loyalty. I appreciate that. And Joshua with a $5 super chat says, hey, Striker, just if I head into one of the breaks, I believe got it early enough. Just if I had. I'm not sure what you're saying, Josh. If you want to clarify that a little bit, maybe I can help you out. Wondering if you got bought in. If you want to clarify that for me, I'll help you. Let me pull up the email, just see if. There's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes with the breaks. Oops, I bought too many. Oops, my shipping address is wrong. Like, multiply that by 60 people. Not that everybody does, but there's just sometimes I get held up trying to fix things in the background. Okay, all good here. There's one problem solved. 2 problems solved. Jason with a 1-month membership says 1 month. Thanks for the good entertainment. Jason, shout out to you. You're I got to email you. Send me an email. theonestriker@gmail.com. Just be like, what's up? So that I have your email. I can just reply to it. Something to do with your order. Mello with a $5 says, just want to chime in and tell you the yellow Vladdy first you pulled for me. Gemmed up. Pop 65. Woo! Yes. I might have one of those. I might have one of the other 65. So between the two of us, we've got about a 30th of the population of those. All right, are we ready? Are we ready? I think let's just start ripping. We'll stop delaying the inevitable. The inevitable one of $1 million bounty, which just remember your old pal Striker. When you get that card from me tonight. This is the finest Bowman mixer. So it's Topps finest flashbacks through the years, different years, and Bowman. Red Sox King with a 14-month says, hit the like button for some luck, everyone. That is how you do it. If you want to see luck, if you want to see fire, you got to hit the like button. Why not? I know why not. Because you're watching it on a big screen TV and there's no like button handy. That's the only reason why not. Roan's here. Everybody's here. Wong's here. Derek's here. The old guard hanging in strong. I absolutely love it. So 2020 Bowman, or 2020 Topps Finest, rather. You know the checklist, don't you? Let's see if we can't pull a Bo Bichette autograph. Maybe a Yordan Alvarez rookie auto. A Bo rookie auto. A Juan Soto the man. There's all kinds of good cards to get out of here. Let's see what the music has to say. Jeff's here. IndyCar dude's here. David's here. Trey's here. Death to Tyrant's hanging out. Joshua. Bradley's here. Refractor Garrett Cole. Garrett Cole's on the mound tonight. Purple. Aaron Savali rookie. Back-to-back Savalis. Happy Friday, Nick. You believe in Bo now? Even with the hair? I'm surprised. I'm surprised the hair doesn't make you dislike him to the point that you can't get behind him. Sometimes you surprise me, Wong. Bryce. But Sam Huff did get an AB last night, at least one. Was he pinch hitting? I'm trying to think back. I was bouncing between all the games last night, and I saw freaking Huff in there, and I thought of you. Mauricio Dubon. 2020. It's like it was just yesterday. 2020, pulling Mauricio Dubon autos. Every single box has a Dubon. Bo Flow, yeah. He gets a pass. I love to hear that. I think he deserves a pass. He deserves what he gets. Everybody does. Well, okay. Wong's like and dislike is warranted. We'll just leave it at that. But Bo got a pass. The Bo Flow. He does mean business. He's serious. He's not one of those hippies that are living in a van, not working, not doing anything productive for society, talking about living in a compound, growing their own vegetables. being vegans. Smelling real bad. Not one of those. He's not one of those. Just your friendly neighborhood Bo Bichette. Looking to crush. And to bring the opposing pitcher to his knees. Tatis. Dude, Evaldi was crazy yesterday. I knew he was going to be. So my first note for the day was, should I go all in on Evaldi? At Oakland, they are legendarily bad. They're really bad. Rooker's just crushing home runs. That's great. But he's striking out at a 33% clip. So that's not. Blue. Trent Grisham rookie. And the blue... Yuli Gurriel, 250. So yeah, Evaldi almost had a complete game shutout. But Rasmussen was dealing too. Rasmussen was nasty yesterday. As was Cobb. Cobb's had a resurgent year. But Cobb always does this, it seems like. He's got good stuff. He's a good pitcher, but then he gets hurt a lot. Or maybe, I don't know if he gets hurt a lot. It just seems like he goes from being like relevant and being like a pretty darn good pitcher to just disappearing. Rasmussen to the 60? What? After that performance, they're just going to shut him down? Look at this little case hit out of nowhere. Abraham Toro, 44 of 50. Finest firsts. Gold. Auto. Going to the Astros. Who's got them Stros today? Franklin does. Congratulations, Franklin. Flexer. And that's why they don't pitch Rasmussen past the 5th. He's always got a short leash, and it must be because of just stuff like that. A few too many pitches. I was wondering, man, maybe they ran him out there for a while. He was dealing, but I started thinking about the Rasmussen pitch limit. All right, box number 1. 4 stand-worthy cards, 2 autos, 2 parallels, and like that's a box of finest for you. What about 2022 finest? Do you think we're going to do better than 4 stand-worthy cards, or is it a standard thing with finest? I've opened up plenty of it. I seem to recall 2022 finest being a little bit more, having a little bit more, but it's pretty typical. You get your 2 autos, get a couple of parallels. It's low production, Topps finest historically. When does Series 2 drop? I'm not sure, but since we've got a lot of people here, if we can get to 200 likes, I will drop some big news. So hit that like button. We get to 200, I'll drop some big news. Stick around. Just hang out in the chat. Like if you don't leave, more and more people come. Usually we get like 3, 4, 5,000 people in a long live stream that come and go. So I know we can just crush that 200 like button. Pack number 1's going to have something thick in it. Acuna. What? This is the 250. What design do we like better, my friends? I know my answer. Do we like 2022 better or 2020 design? Shall we compare parallels? Let us. Although this is an aqua, so it's not apples to apples. But what design do we like better? 2022, 2020. And why, maybe? It wouldn't hurt to tell me why. Fred has it. He says it's the race, so they'll just bring up some other no-name guy, and he'll have an under 2 ERA. Exactly right, Fred. You're exactly right. It's going to be like John Hammerstein. And he's the best pitcher in the league. Wander Franco. You'll hear it here first. An exclusive announcement from Striker Breaks at the 200 like mark. Wow, we're getting there, aren't we? Did you say that too, Carl? Sorry. Everybody who said that, whoever said it all, hat tip to everybody. Everybody who's here, for sure. And everybody who's yet to come and who watches this sometime in the future. George Kirby refractor rookie. I'm a Kirby fan. You know me, too. I don't really like pitchers. But I do like Kirby. I do like Hunter Green. And I do like... I think that's it. Julio, by the way. Maybe you can... Oh, yeah, I like Strider. And Verlander and Mad Max and Clayton Claus. And I like Devin Williams. All right, there are quite a few pitchers I like. I like Clase. I like Bautista. There are pitchers I like. But most of them, Luis Seal. On-card autograph going to the Yankees. Have I done research on Dustin Sands? I have not. Is he related to you, David? Detective Striker, putting on the detective hat. Detecting the same last name. Although I have sold cards to some major league relatives of the player whose card they bought. I'm assuming it's like dad or brother. I don't know what that has anything to do with that conversation. But Carl, you got to give it a refresh, brother. We're all the way up to 139. Ohtani, yeah, I don't even consider, like when I'm thinking of pitchers that I like, I don't even consider Ohtani. I don't know why. I feel like it's disrespect to call him a pitcher. He's so much more. What have you missed, Carrick? Oh, check the stage out. You're not too far behind. Happy Friday. Sink into your lazy boy. Put Striker on the old big screen and let the vibes flow through you. Randy vibes. I think I like Randy with that hairstyle more than his current one. You guys, Otto in 2023 Bowman. Got it. And he might be related to you. Tom using his 1 month says, I'm loving the Braves this season so far. Yeah. Good vibes. I am too. I think they've moved up because usually I never talked about the Braves as being one of my favorite teams, but they certainly are. Crawford at 300. It seems kind of like the Blue Jays are underperforming a little bit, although I still love them. But it's like Padres, Blue Jays, Orioles, and definitely the Braves are in the top 4 of my favorite teams right now. Ohtani, the first 6-tool player. Whoa. Jeff just blew my mind. There's probably more tools. It's probably even more than 6. Tyler Gilbert. True blue auto to 150. Going to the D-backs. Joe. Trevor is asking, what could be better than ripping packs on a Friday? Guess it depends on who's with you while you're ripping the packs. But pack ripping is involved when you're talking about the Best Friday. Let's just work up, like, what is it? You got your pack ripping? Check. You got your lady? Is it there too? Check. You got Major League Baseball on the big screen right next to the computer screen showing Striker, or on your phone with your earbuds in. Baseball on the big screen. Your favorite cerveza? O'Neal Cruz rookie to 99. And Dos Equis Amber. Like a 6-pack of them on ice right next to you. But not in a cooler per se, the kind that closes. One that's like open. Maybe just like a bucket with ice and the cervezas sticking out of it like they do in the commercials. There's something about that just is so good. Or, you know, Coca-Cola Classic, whatever you drink is a soda. If you don't go the other way, I guess that's okay. Not really my style. '23 Bowman Hobby Box. We've got a hobby, a jumbo, a 22 hobby, a Bowman Chrome hobby, and then 2 more finest flashback boxes in this break. It's going to be great. It already is great. A lot of color filling up the stage. Look at all that. Braves, Blue Jays tonight. Definitely worth tuning in. Yeah. Ohtani roughly translates to toolbox. The good kind, though. I could imagine that being used in a derogatory way of talking about, you know, some DB. Calling him a toolbox. But Ohtani's the good kind. With many usable, workable, handy tools. We're doing a quick rip because we got a lot to open tonight. So stick around. 2 whole breaks. The one after this is all kinds of Bowman, different kinds. We got 3 jumbos, 3 hobbies, 3 blasters, and 3 megas in the very next break. $155. Once we get to 200 likes, I'll have an exclusive announcement. Chris says he pulled a J-Rod, finished flashbacks 5 of 5, and came back at PSA 10. PSA called you to pay more for it. That's the greatest call you can get, Chris. We regret to inform you that your card is way too valuable to ship out standard, uninsured, or, you know, too little insured. Chris, I've never had that happen to me. If you don't mind, what do they charge you for something like that? Are we talking just like $10 or something? Or are we talking like you got to upgrade to the next level of service? You know, is it like a $50 bump, or is it just like we got to pad the insurance on this card? Or how does that work exactly? Well, it's not ridiculous. It's actually great. Because, I mean, just think about it. You send in a card, you don't think it's worth that much maybe, and then you find out it's worth way more than you thought. You hit the jackpot, basically. It'd be like the lottery calling you up and be like, you didn't win $100, you won $1,000. There was an extra 0 after that. That's great. Okay, thanks. But you're going to have to pay a service fee of $5.99 because we have to reprocess it. You're like, all right. PSA emailed you to call them. Okay. I feel like they could have done that multiple times to me. Because, hey, we got a Chrome Drew Jones. Everybody stop what you're doing. We finally got one. Chrome Drew. They're just not around. They seem rare. I'm opening a lot of this, and they're not that common. Hayuli. Atomic. Hand deliver that red J-Rod to PSA drop off at a card show. Didn't want to ship it. Yeah, that's the way to do it. No 2023 Bowman. You might be best just to buy that online, Brett. Do you play the show? Asked Jesse. I played last year's quite a bit. I haven't played this year's. Just haven't had time to play video games. It's BOWMAN season. It's baseball season. Like, I just assume sit back and watch any old game. Look at Chirrillo here. To $4.99. I mean, it's fun playing, but it's like when you're not in the zone of like having your pastime, your free time involved with a video game, 'cause there's a lot of setup to do, and at least for me, because I got to go track down my controller for my daughter. She may be using it, and that's going to result in a fit. Get the proper settings. The TV, am I going to play here? Am I going to play upstairs? Then I got to download things, and then I got to get my headset synced up with my PC and get the volume adjusted and the updates that are there. We got to get that all going, and then it's time to lock in, right? I got to change things around with my setup here because I play right here. So it's like a kind of a big commitment. It shouldn't be. But then, I feel guilty because it's like I could be doing other things. You get to the point when you're in your 40s playing video games and you feel guilty. But you do have to take some time for yourself every once in a while and chill out and relax. My wife actually congratulates me when I just chill out for a minute and stop working. She gets this surprise tone and she's like, "Oh, well, good for you. Why don't you just take it easy? Why don't you relax? Why don't you just have a seat?" 2 minutes later, boring on the couch. Where'd everybody go? 3 a.m. My contacts are still in. Aqua Shimmer, Brian Acuna. To 125. Did anybody keep track of if we got more hits in that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We did. We got an extra parallel in that Topps Finest in the 2022 version. Rowan's Video Games is watching Striker Breaks. And that's the way it should be. This seems super like, guys, keep me in check if this gets way out of control. We can't have that. Ellie, come on up. We need you up here in the show. And especially I need you because he's hanging out on my bench. Lazaro Montes, purple to 250. Bowman first, parallel autograph. If Luzardo ever makes it in this league, this is going to be a very valuable card. You know what? He doesn't even have to make it in the league. If Lazaro Montes even has a good minor league season, it's going to be very valuable. What's his story? 6'3", probably already is. It is. He's already one of the guys we're looking for. But we're talking hopping into the four figures when guys like him perform. Alrighty, then we'll just move right on. We'll move right on to everybody's favorite design. 2021 Finest Flashbacks. Yeah, man, I want to play. Like, I may play some Warzone tonight. I haven't played it in probably since like the very start of season 2. I played like a couple of games, so it's been months. But I kind of feel like playing it again. Now they have ranked mode. They have all kinds of different things going on. Everything's different. Different guns. Well, not different. Well, they do have some different guns, but this color reminds me of the 2020 BOWMAN camo color. 182 likes. Almost at the announcement point. Like the hat, Sushi Boy? Thanks. Dane Dunning, Refractor. Gonna have an update. I'd already installed the update in preparation. Although I'm gonna have to get a couple of my buddies to hop on with me because I'm not gonna play it by myself. I don't like playing games. 22 of 25. Wow, the black border Will Smith looks sweet. I really only like playing video games when I got a buddy on there playing with me. Going to the Dodgers. Edward. I don't fit in those. What's the problem? The thick top loaders. 55 points. Don't fit in the gray standard. Standard SB top loader holders. Jazz Chisholm rookie. Eating Mexican food with your daughter. That sounds good. I just had a gigantic plate of nachos. Nachos is like probably about a sixth of my diet. I could eat them every other day and be happy. Tyler, using his 5-month membership, says, hold a holiday on-card auto. Love 2023 BOWMAN. Congratulations. Ellie's looking better and better. Apparently set a record for 3 hits over 116 miles per hour in a game. Indeed, he did. I was watching the Reds when that happened, and they kept cutting in talking about it. That is a lot of nachos. I just really like nachos. Ryan Mountcastle, rookie. Montas, big prospect. Yeah, I know. He's already got some value. But, I mean, like, this is the kind of guy that, you know, currently he's... I couldn't tell you, like, what number prospect collectability he is in BOWMAN, but he's in there. Probably top... I don't know if I can say top 5, but top 10, let's say. So if he moves from like the bottom of the top 10 up a little higher than that, like the card like this can just like soar. These do have an autograph in them, right? Maybe they don't. Thought they did. They don't. 1 refractor parallel per box. So does that black? Is that the thing they're talking about? It must be. Oh no, here's one too. The refractor is Dane Dunning. And then we got the black numbered card. So no guaranteed autos in those boxes. Same with 2020. You're really, this is one of those sets where you're kind of collecting the base cards. The base cards are valuable. Kind of like Sapphire, where you're not guaranteed an auto. You got the Mets and a Bowman break tonight. Any thoughts? Yeah, good luck. Those are my thoughts. Good luck to you. Box loader here. It's Michael Brantley. Favorite nachos at a restaurant or make them yourself? If they have a good nacho at a restaurant, I like that. The melted white preferado cheese is really good. Okay, the gold is in pack number 1. Whoa. Carlos Santana. Gold to 50. Does that mean that's it? Or do we get we get a numbered one and a regular refractor per box? We'll have to find out soon. We will have to find out soon. I think that means it's time to just rip the rest of them. I used to make these nachos where I'd get a baking tray, like a baking sheet out, and I'd fill the whole thing up with tortilla chips. And then I'd start layering everything good on top of that. So, of course, ground beef, refried beans, or black beans, whichever you prefer. A couple of different kinds of cheese, jalapenos. And then after you melt all that down until it's perfect, pull them out, add the shredded lettuce, sour cream, hot sauce, guacamole, salsa, black olives. You can put the jalapenos on after if you prefer. Probably best that way. You open 3 blasters and no auto. Well, you're not going to be guaranteed 1 out of 3 blasters or any. But if you open 6, I think 6 is the sweet spot for getting an auto. You could order 8 of them off of Fanatics, 8 of those blaster boxes, and that's a good way of getting a potential autograph. One more like, and we're at 200. Okay, we got 2 numbered parallels out of there. That's a good one. 12 of 25. So we got the black and the gold. So a Mexican salad, basically. Except they don't really put refried beans in a Mexican salad, do they? Black beans. Hey, Nick. Doing great. 200th? Okay. Let's get through these. Or I can just tell you now. So I went and bit the bullet. I had so many people asking about Bowman blasters and wanting to see me open up some that I just went and bought a full case. So arriving maybe tomorrow. If they don't come tomorrow, then it'll probably be like an early next week thing. But I'm going to do a live case rip for my PC of Bowman blasters. And we'll just kind of do a hangout, ripping live, chilling, talking baseball, watching baseball. Maybe we'll talk some betting stuff, some FanDuel, which I'm surprised FanDuel hasn't contacted. They may have. I get so many people want to like sponsor and send me stuff, which I've got 2. I finally like opened up some of those emails, a couple of them today. So I've got a couple of companies sending me some stuff to do whatever I want with. So I'll probably open it live. But yeah, I'm surprised FanDuel hasn't gotten a hold of me to sponsor me. That would be really fun. I'd love to do a daily fantasy segment every day, and I might. I still might. Or even just like, I thought Ohtani and Robert. That's a nice Robert rookie. Man, this card at the time when this stuff came out, this Robert rookie right here was going for like tons of money. Tons. And a PSA 10, I want to say that was going for over $200. I don't know. I can't remember exactly. I just remember it was really valuable. But yeah, like a daily segment where it's like, these are the guys, the fantasy guys, and it can be season long, or it can be, it can be relevant for season long and daily fantasy or even betting. But like, these are the guys that are in the best spot today. They probably won't succeed because it's baseball, but they're in a great spot. And I could maybe even go through and just do like positionally, like first base, second base, third base, shortstop, outfield, pitcher, catcher, maybe not catcher. Or I could just say like maybe these three guys are in the best spot and why, what their stats are, this guy's got an OPS of whatever against opposing handedness of a pitcher. Might be fun. So yeah, the Blaster Rip. It's coming to a live stream near you very soon. Maybe tomorrow. If it shows up. I think it shipped out. Was it yesterday or today? Can't remember if it shipped out yesterday or today. Eric with a 5-month membership chat says, "What's up, Striker? How are all the slammers doing?" How's it going, Eric? Good to see you in here. We've just surpassed the 200 like threshold, and we're working our way up to 1 million. Why would they sponsor you? Yeah, you're just gonna help them lose money. They are the casino. They don't lose money, no matter what. That's the beauty of owning your own gambling company. Like any casino, any of the FanDuel, sports betting, draft, they do not lose. They got the juice built in, so it's like no matter what happens, they win. It's great. But to get the name out there, like a daily fantasy segment sponsored by FanDuel on Striker Breaks. Sounds great. (2022) Bowman baseball. Yeah, we got some guys. We're two big boys out of here. Ellie De La Cruz and Chirrillo are the two big bigs, but there's also some other secondary guys that are really good too. James Wood, Khalil Watson, Meade, Montgomery, and others. Plenty others. Joseph, they're not connected, man. The Patreon thing and YouTube are two separate entities. So to be a member on here, it's like, if you're hanging out in the chat, and people buy memberships, gifted memberships all the time for people. So either hang out in the chat and you'll probably be gifted one eventually, or you can buy one. They're $1.99. Oh, J. Allen Refractor slid right on by me almost. Not so fast, J. Allen. Yeah, we found you, and we're going to put you in the top loader. Safekeeping. Hi, Ryan. Card shells. Use code STRIKER10. If you place an order, your first order of 50 or more, you get $10 off, which is a heck of a deal. And it's probably not going to be available for much longer. I'm trying to work with them. Maybe we get a different promotion going. I don't know if that's going to happen. They're very busy. They're growing, expanding. Card shells is. So We'll see how long the Striker 10 deal lasts, but if I were you, I'd get in on it while you can if you haven't yet. And at the very least, man, there's two things. If you're opening up a lot of Bowman, you're going to need these 55 point, and these are the seamless ones. It's one complete unit. The other ones look so gross. Like I have a different brand right here. Look at the difference. I don't know if you can tell, but like these things they're horrible compared to card shells. But the 55 point are a must for Bowman. Because your thickies, like, and the 55 points won't hold the Invictus. You got to get like 100 point for the Invictus, but these are pretty rare, so I wouldn't worry about that so much. And just in the nick of time, the music stops. Why don't we browse? Blaze. Green, neon green. What kind of mood are you guys in? How about a happy mood? This might be real lame. Let's find out. Are we in this kind of a mood? Yeah. Okay. Josiah Gray. That kind of a mood. Maybe just for a minute. Maybe we enjoy ourselves just for a minute. Let's see if the happy song brings out an absolute banger. Brian Bayo. Randy. This guy's name is Randy. That means I like him. Randy Vasquez to 250. Yankee. Does he get the Yankee tax? I don't know. Not super familiar with him. But I'm assuming that the answer is if you hold on to him eventually, he'll get the Yankee tax. Edward. Congratulations on the purple parallel autograph. We're 2 for 2 purple parallel autographs. We've got a jumbo box and a chrome, so we got a bunch more autos coming. Let's get through this. I feel like I'm lollygagging. Sawinski. Got a good feeling that Sawinski's going to have a decent night. He's in a good spot tonight. Sawinski is. Good spot for success. Just really all you can ask for as a batter. To be going against a pitcher that you can hit, who's got stuff that you can hit, to be in a good park to hit, to have good weather to hit. That's it. Colson Montgomery, Atomic, First, White Sox. Sarah, congratulations. Techniques on discipline. Well, sometimes you get real red in the face. You're just like, you can hold out a little bit longer. God. That's usually what it is, sitting there just like that. What a happy, happy time. Mariners Rich says, card shells is good stuff too. I'll buy again. That's good to hear. I'll pass on the good review. All right, 2022 Bowman Chrome. This is a very nice checklist. And this product has gone up in price by a little bit. It's back to kind of where it should be because it got a little too cheap there for a while. And I wish I would have had like, I don't know, $6,000. I could have just bought a couple of cases and held on to it. But alas, there's a Julio. It's not easy to do in this game. When you got product that keeps coming out, you can't afford to just sit on. At least I can't afford to sit on cases of old stuff that's just gonna sit there, and like you got to pay taxes on that. It's just inventory sitting there. It's an asset, so it's hard to do. It's easy to be like, oh, this stuff's gonna be great, and it's too cheap now. Kind of like this 2022 Bowman Chrome. But it was like, dude, there's so much 2022 stuff at the end of the year there too. The Sapphire is even better. 22 Bowman Chrome Sapphire. Even Ricardo Cabrera agrees with that statement. He kind of looks like he's listening to the happy music. Ricardo Cabrera. Did you ever decide which player's City Connect jersey you were getting? Asks Tom. No, Tom, I have not used my credit yet. I gotta keep thinking. But there were a lot of good ideas in the chat last time, and I did take a mental note of what everybody was saying. But I'll tell you this much. Here's what's gonna happen. I know how it's gonna happen. You can't go too fast with this concept, with the way of doing this. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to have a guy on my fantasy baseball team who I picked up off the waivers or drafted or something like that, and he's going to end up being my best player. And then I'm going to be really big on that guy because I'm going to be watching him, what he does every day and all this. And it might just be Casey Schmidt. Nobody's talking about Casey Schmidt, guy. Come on. Let's start talking about Casey Schmidt. I came up with like a slogan for him already. It's Casey Schmidt is legit. Doesn't that work? Works out really well. Yordani de los Santos. I want to see how long it takes the chat to catch up. 355 in here. Hi, guys. O'Neal Cruz. Casey Schmidt. Mini box number 2. So he, ha ha! He has a 434 OPS plus, a 2000 OPS, a 667 on base, and half of a WAR already through how many games? He played 4 games. He's played 3 games. That was 4. There we were caught up. Casey Schmidt off to a banging start. There we go. When was his first? 2020. Trevor says, I do not like the Giant City Connect unis. Me neither. I don't have any. So he's probably not starting tonight because Crawford's back. Yeah, he's played 3 games. Game 1, he went 2 for 4 with a home run. Game 2, he went 2 for 4, 2 runs scored. Game 3, which was last night, he went 4 for 4, 2 runs, 1 home run, 3 RBIs. He's my new favorite guy. until he starts failing, and then I'll throw him out with the trash. But I like his moxie. Rojas to $4.99. There's something about that Casey Schmidt moxie. It's got me going. He's confident. He's entertaining, but I mean, who wouldn't be starting out like that, I guess. But man, his bomb last night, I was watching it live too. That's why I'm even more excited. His bomb last night was a no-doubter, and the opposing announcers were just like, and that one's a no-doubter. Like, they didn't like it. I don't blame them. Benjamin Cowles to $2.99. First Speckle auto. New York Yankee. So we're getting some Yankees autographs. Edward Sappy. Yeah, Schmidt's a Gold Glove third baseman, and he's playing shortstop right now just because he's that good. Let's Turn 2 says he's a third base by nature, won a Gold Glove in the minors. He's only a shortstop because I heard yes. Yep. A song with a kazoo. Not enough of those. It's almost... Wait a minute. It's called the Kalamazoo Kazoo. It's called the Kalamazoo Kazoo. This song. It sounds like the theme of Benny Hill. The Benny Hill theme. What a Rip says he's a utility player. They'll be putting him everywhere. He better be playing every day. I hope he starts. Last I looked, they didn't have the lineups out for tonight. But if you do not sit a guy who's this hot, no matter what, unless he's hurt. He's not hurt. He's young. He's full of vigor. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the last box of the break, and it's a big one. It's a jumbo box, so we're going to get 3 stand-worthy cards plus some others, 3 autos. And then we're on to break number 2, which is going to be juicy. We're going to be having plenty of chances for that elusive $1 million bounty. Should see his card sales. Yeah, I tried to get in on him last night. It was too late. I was sitting there on eBay like right as he hit that home run, and I went to look, and I was like, either people already scooped him up, or it's just nobody cares because it's just a guy that nobody really cared about, so they didn't get his cards graded. I didn't look at the sales. Spencer Jones first and Tavares. Yeah, I missed out on him too, Yuri. A little too late on that one, but I got Schmidt. I'm happy about the I'm hoping that Schmidt gets shortstop eligibility. Or even like maybe they run him over to second. They got Estrada. I don't know. I'm just hoping he gets multiple eligibility because I really need a middle infielder. Adley. Because I've been bouncing between shortstops. I cannot find a consistent shortstop off of the waivers because I waited till the very end of the draft and I just got like $1 player. And I've been through probably like 6 different guys. Perdomo is one of the best hitting shortstops in the league right now, and he doesn't get regular playing time. And then they'll throw him in the 9. And then the next game he'll be leading off, and I'm like, oh, he's leading off. I'll get him on my team. And then they just don't play him again for a few days. And I think they gave him I don't know if it was 2 days. Just play the dude. He's hitting the cover off the ball. Look at the size of that Sharpie sig. Abel Bastidas. Atomic to 100 with the thick marker sign. Something tells me he ran out of ink and just grabbed the closest marker. It looks like one of those ones that are unofficial almost. That you just take it and have the guy sign it, and he just signs over a regular Bowman first card without the white spot on there. It's kind of what it looks like. Going to the Tigers, though. Derek, congratulations. Killer Acid took a chance with Tatis. Paid off so far. Oh, Tatis is on fire. Get another bomb. He's got that swag going. Soto's heating up. Padres are they're kind of finding their groove. Dominic Kenzone. Parallel autograph 2. Are they all going to be parallel autographs? Only time will tell. Perdomo's counting numbers, but his StatCast profile is really bad. It's very inexplicable what he's doing. You know, train of thought, that's exactly what I thought. And then he kind of kept doing it. And what really sold it is when they batted him lead off. Like, they bat him lead off against righties sometimes, but not always. It seems. I don't watch every single Arizona game, so it just seems that he's inconsistent all around in the order. Like, if he's batting ninth, then the advanced stats are going to really affect, like, I'm just not even going to have him on my team because it's like fake. It's not real. But if he's leading off, I almost don't care about those advanced stats. Just bring it on. Like, he's going to get that. I just need some counting stats. Michael Harris. Parallel Marcos Cabrera. It's a refractor first. Going to the lot of Yankee stuff today, eh? A lot of Yankee stuff. Rooster, 5-month hitter membership. If you want to become a member of the channel or gift a membership to anybody, that'd be great. $1.99. Get a green highlight next to your name. That way everybody knows you're sweet. Emojis that you can only hitters can use. And an avatar that changes over time. You get a free super chat every month. You get access to member-only chat. It's really the best deal on the market. Henry Davis to $3.99. It's a green one. And he was the number 1 overall pick. So it's good. That means that this is a good card. We're going to double stack just because I'm lazy. Cam Collier. Got a little bend to these ones. Haven't seen a whole lot of bendies. Top dollar pitchers. Well, we got Strider on the mound tonight, but I went with Corbin Burns because he was cheap. Cheaper. And I still remember those days when Corbin Burns was getting like 10 Ks a day. Although those days were last year. Yeah, Corbin Burns at home against the Royals for 10K, I like. Sonny Gray at home against Drew Smyly is 10.8, and I still have it in my head. The wind's blowing in, 9 mile per hour. So it's good for him. But I still have it in my head. These, like, Sonny Gray never used to strike out a ton of guys, so he was like a good real-life pitcher, but not as good of a fantasy pitcher. CJ Abrams to $4.99. Oh! Ha ha ha! We got a Drew Jones first auto, ladies and gentlemen. This marks the 3rd one that I've pulled for my beloved Slammers. Congratulations. Joe, you really did it. Ha ha! deserves a like. Hit that like. Hit it. All right. The vibes. Sky high vibes. Maybe the happy music is the way we go. Just not too loud. Because it drops the masculinity down a bit. Okay, I think that's probably about all we're going to get out of this. We may get one more parallel. I don't know, though. We got two paper, a chrome. May get another chrome. Doubt it. Nope. Nope. That was a good way to end this break. Remember, 2 breaks tonight. The next one is cray. 3 BOWMAN Jumbos, 3 BOWMAN Hobbies, 3 BOWMAN Megas, 3 BOWMAN Blasters from different releases. CJ Abrams to $4.99. The Hot B, also known as the hit of the break. Drew Jones, first auto. Let's go, baby. Henry Davis to $3.99. Cabrera to $4.99. De Los Santos, Purple Shimmer. Rojas to $4.99. Cowles to $2.99. Tavares to $125. Bastidas, Atomic to $100. Canzone, autograph to $2.99. We got a Cabrera auto, a Matt McLean purple to $250. Atomic Colson Montgomery first. Randy Vasquez to $250. Gold, baseball's finest, Carlos Santana. That's numbered to 50. This one is numbered to 25. It's a Will Smith, black to 25. Montez to $250. Josiah to $3.99. Jay Allen to $4.99. Austin Meadows to $25. Brian Acuna to $125. Jackson Chirrillo to $4.99. Lee, Atomic, Cruz, rookie to $99. Tyler Gilbert, blue auto to $150. Purple Savali to $250. Dubon, rookie auto. Yuli Gurriel to $150. Toro, gold auto. That's a case hit. Rookie auto. Acuna to $125. Luis Heel, autograph. And a Brandon Crawford to $300. Let's do break number 2. Get a little sweep going first. All right, break number 2, pulling up the spreadsheet now. Bowman Bonanza. We have to change moods. It's already turned into a child's program. How about... This hopefully will be better. Are you ready? Mixing up the teams 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Tampa Bay up top. Bowman Bonanza. Rolling the dice. 6. Round 1. Round 2. Round 3. 4. 5. And the final round. You were vibing to the Wheels on the Bus. Here's your teams. Diamondbacks, Jack H. Braves, Joan S. Orioles, Kevin O. Red Sox, John C. Cubs, Chris G. White Sox, Nicholas F. Reds, Jay-Z, Guardians, Jason B. Rockies, Michael P. Tigers, Saul K. Astros, Jack J. Royals, Bobby T. Angels, Justin P. Dodgers, Charles C. Marlins, Gary W. Brewers, Keith B. Twins, Benjamin C. Mets, David P. Yankees, Justin M. Athletics, Joseph K. Phillies, Frederick C. Pirates, Brandon N. Padres, Scott A. Giants, Kevin P. Mariners, Greg M. Cardinals, Ryan G. Rays, Nicholas C. Rangers, Andrew K. Blue Jays, Byron T. Nationals, Ryan M. Let's go. Drop a little link at the dink, dink, dink. This is groovy. We're in the groovy mood, allegedly. Oh, that's why. I had happy mixed in with groovy. A lot of funk. A lot of funk pop. Electronic. And other things. Okay, how do we want to start this? I think we're going to start this with... I think we'll do all the retail first. Then we'll move on from there. I'm going to rip it all at once. 3 consecutive blaster boxes, all on the table, all at once. King, you left a member chat. Got it. King Emmanuel using his 10-month hitter chat says, just hit a green De Jesus auto from a blaster. Congratulations. I'm hoping on getting some blaster luck myself. Coming soon. Are you going to keep playing or are you just going to stop? No, not the same song. Here we go. Nick with a $4.99 super chat says, let's go Striker 101 vibes for a Friday. Thank you for your awesome breaks and content. 100,000 subscribers incoming in no time. Thank you, Nick. With your help from you and people like you, we'll get there. Although like to get to 100,000, I'm gonna have to go out and I don't know what, just do some other things to make other videos. Why? No. Anyways. You hit 2 other numbered cards as well. Wow. Tim's just getting to the wheels on the bus. Hey, Rich, thanks for the sub, man. I think for my BOWMAN Blaster stream, which is coming to a stream near you soon, whenever my case gets here, I'm going to try to get the multi-stream dialed in, which I was working on a little bit today. But I didn't want to do it for this break, because if it didn't work, then I would panic. Because it'll, like, I don't know. I would have to like reset everything, I think. But so I'm going to do it when it's not like a lot of responsibility. If it's just a, you know, personal rip for me, I can afford to have things go wrong. Kyle with a 15-month membership says, happy Friday, Slammers and Striker. Happy Friday to you. Okay, we're just doing 3 straight blaster boxes. This is 2022 BOWMAN, mind you. Where also things flow. 22 BOWMAN blasters are really good as well, and they're $10 cheaper. There's a Jack Sawinski first. Nothing out of here. Let's see, let's get a sneak peek on the side, see if we see anything good. I see one thick. The way these blasters go are the same as 2023. When it rains, it pours. You're either gonna get nothing, but you could also get three hits, an auto and 2 parallels. Come on. Come on. There's that Rainmaker box. Julio. It's a nice top 100. Okay, two. Come on. This one. Greenskeeper's here. The $4.99 says 75-hour week. It's a bad night to be a Miller Lite, I'll tell you that. Good luck all, and as always, thank you, Striker, for another banger. Thank you, Greenskeeper. Yeah, I can imagine. It's a busy time of year. One of my best friends works at a golf course, and he, like, winter, he's got all kinds of time. But this time of year, I never even hear from him, hardly. Oh, dude, if there's not at least a parallel in here, I'm going to freak out. Hold on a second. I'm going to keep giving you freebies until we at least hit a parallel. Parallel or an auto, or we're going to keep ripping these blasters. Schmidt is in there tonight. Good. Good, J-Rock. Let's see how this goes. Keep it moving. I'm going to have... Dude, am I going to become a Giants fan? No. My least favorite team. But I will be a Casey Schmidt fan. If he keeps playing. $1 million bounty is a Drew Jones 101 auto. Dave and Adams will give you $1 million for it. They'll give you $250K out of the gate. No questions asked. But if he makes the Hall of Fame, they'll give you $1 million. I think that's the deal. And you know everybody's going to take, like, whoever gets it's going to take $250. I would. I certainly would. Because by the time he makes the Hall of Fame, that $1 million is going to be not worth $1 million like it is today. Inflation, etc. Jackson Chourio first. We got a parallel to $299. Samad Taylor. And we got a Chourio chrome out of it too. I guess that paid off a little bit. Really wanted an auto out of there though. I couldn't tell you that. Nothing but mid. I couldn't tell you that because I'd inevitably be wrong. You never can tell with these prospects. It's like asking someone when to buy and sell your stocks. Unless it's some huge firm that has like all kinds of buying power and can manipulate the market with a single trade. Never really know. Okay, we got 3 mega boxes now. Let's do, I'm going to do them one by one. We'll do the packs and then because it didn't work. Doing 3 at once, it didn't work last time for the blasters. But we got 3 megas. Sean says, I heard Bowman retail blasters have decent odds for color. Is that true? Sean, I got something that you would like. Hold on a second. I have all the answers for you. Everything you need to know. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and quiet. Here's a video that you might enjoy. It's entitled Watch This Before You Buy 2023 Bowman. And it tells you all the odds. $1 per parallel, $1 per autograph, $1 per format, all of that stuff. Let's look at these first, shall we? There's a parallel in here. Yordanil de los Santos, Oscar Colas first. We did get a green. It's Dustin Harris. Green Mojo, those are numbered to 99. Luciano Mendez, Weimer, Dancon, De Los Santos, Lorenzo, and Lawler. These cards right here. We could get a Julio, Bobby. These are basically about just pulling some nice rookies. Got the Pena rookie. That's what we're doing it for. Torkelson rookie. Bobby rookie. It's one of those packs, eh? Alec Thomas rookie. Jake Berger rookie. Matt Manning. All right. Base cards were not too bad out of that. I'd call that a success. If you get a color out of your box, if you get a parallel, that's a success. If anybody's on Rumble, I just started an account today. I'm going to try to put stuff on Rumble too. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But I'm going to try to start multi-streaming, like I said. I don't know if you can multi-stream with Rumble too, but maybe. If you can, I'm going to do 4 things at once. YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Rumble. We'll see how that goes. If it can even be done. But the first night of that will be attempted when I do the Bowman Blaster case break. Check the Torkelson. It was flipped around. Yeah, but there's nothing good in these packs. Or like, there's no parallels or short prints or anything. in these base packs. I don't think. But let's do it just in case. 14. 14, yeah. Just a fluke how it was flipped around. Sounds like a technical nightmare. Indeed, Trevor. Indeed. What's Rumble? It's just an alternate platform. It's just like YouTube, but without a lot of the censorship. Matt with a $4.99 says, happy Friday. Good vibes only. Just got back. A 22 baller Wit Rose Gold SP to 10 BGS 9.5 Pop 1 pumped. That sounds like a sick card, Matt. Congratulations. Appreciate the super chat, buddy. Keep pulling that fire. You know it. Wander, I think, did we just get everybody? Are we going to get all the good rookies? Kirby, yeah. I think we're going to get all the good rookies out of here. I think we already did. O'Neal Cruz, yep. Bobby again, yep. Lodolo. Good to hear, Sean. Yeah, check that out, man. I usually do that for most of the releases that come out with like retail and hobby, because it's kind of hard to figure it out unless you really go through and break down not only the pack odds, but you got to take the pack odds and then the dollar per pack, figure that out, multiply it by the pack odds, and then in each format to really figure out what the best bang for the buck is. Look at this box. We get an autograph, Lonnie White Jr., and a parallel, Blaze Jordan. What a box. Along with a bunch of mojos. Hey, Joe Mess. It's going great today. You're my first follower, Kai. Thank you. Yeah. I'm glad I remembered to mention it, because I think you have to have 5 followers or subscribers or whatever to even do live streaming. So if anybody can take a minute, maybe I can drop you, or just go to Rumble and look me up. Let me see if I can find my page. I don't even know how to use the website. My channels. Hey, 2 subscribers. Let's go. I'll drop a link right here. I think this is it. There. Click that link. Head on over to Rumble. Follow me. You know, I got a decent shot at being like a big shot over there, because there's not a ton of like big content creators at this point, I don't think. A big shot. You know what that means. I got a chance to be something special. Joel with a $4.99 sticker chat. Thank you, my friend. Looking for those good vibes. So we got one last box of this, and then we're moving on to our $1 million bounty chase. It would be awesome if Topps did buybacks on those base packs on 22 megabox chromes. The base packs are not bad. You saw all the good rookies we got, man. If you can gem up, I mean, okay, so Bobby and Julio, they're both kind of like not doing a ton this year yet. A lot of people aren't. A lot of awesome pitchers from last year and horrible this year so far. It takes a while to normalize all these stats, okay? But you consider the checklist. You can really nickel and dime your way back from a mega box of this stuff. Easily, by the way. Between like Wanders, Stott, Torkelson, Melendez, another duplicate packs even. Hey, why not? Shohei. Duplicate, why not? Great collation there. I mean, it is kind of great, actually, since it was a good one. Why you big shot on Rumble, but not me? Not yet. Anything colorful in here? Yeah. Are we gonna be? No. Wait, is that an auto? Hold on. I think we got another auto. Acuna first. Jose Ramos. We did get another auto. No way. All right, things are going well. We just had to provide a little bit of lubricant for the gears of success by throwing an extra Bowman blaster down. Hit anything crazy? Well, this is break number 2. We got some decent stuff in break number 1. We have only just begun this break. We haven't even gotten into the big boys, which are coming now. We got 3 hobbies and 3 jumbos. We're done with the retail stuff. And we got some, man, we got free autos. I call those free autos because they're certainly not guaranteed. I'm interested to see these alleged hobby box mega boxes. Hobby mega boxes, which that doesn't even make sense. But I'm interested to see what those are all about. Hopefully the quality is better. Subbed on Rumble, thank you. Let me drop that. Oh, it's still right there. Well, once it goes away. If you want to be one of the first, sub on Rumble. We'll see if I can become a big shot. Oh, come on, Trevor. Don't spill the beans. We want to. All right. Maybe we got a big auto out of that first break, but you're going to have to go back and watch the whole thing and find out. We may have gotten the biggest autograph that you can get. I mean, not the 101, but darn close. We're getting close. We haven't gotten a super yet. We haven't yet gotten a super fractor out of 23 Bowman. It's coming, though. I just know it. You think it just means they're not a Target exclusive? I need some water. Should I yell at my wife to get me some water? I never yell at my wife. I'm just kidding. I meant holler, you know. You know, when you holler for someone that they're far away. It's just far away. She probably won't hear, so I'd have to holler. Watch that. That's what a holler looks like. Woo, big. Number 10 follower on Rumble. This is going swell. Arno subbed. Nice. Is the Drew Jones Super the bounty? That would be it, yeah. I believe that's the only $1 million bounty that's out there. And I called today to make sure that it was still out there. And they confirmed. Because there have been rumors and people made up like a fake mock of the card. So I wanted to make sure before I put it in the thumbnail. And I called Dave and Adams today. And they confirmed that it has not been claimed. Marcelo to 125. Blue pattern. You don't get the Rumble thing? Can you have the same video on you? Yeah. You can multicast too. So like I can do allegedly like 4 or like tons of streams at the same time, all going out at once. And I used to do that, but it stopped working and it just made my everything go black. So I stopped doing that. But now I think it's time to give it another try. It was on the list of things to do today, to get Rumble activated and to try to get the multi-streaming thing worked out again. Which I decided I was going to wait for the multi-streaming until my personal break so that I don't have to panic if it doesn't work. Atomic. Brock Jones Atomic. Hey, Fitzy, how's it going? How are you this wonderful evening? It's been beautiful around here. I don't know how it's been in your neck of the woods. If Drew Jones makes the Hall of Fame, that card will be well north of $1 million. Maybe. Maybe. At least at some point, right? Because if you make the Hall of Fame, you're gonna have a season or 2 or 5 or 10 that are so good that your card values are just gonna go crazy. All it really takes is like a good month, not even sometimes, a good game sometimes for certain players to have their cards explode in price. Now you got to catch that window just right. But what always happens, and maybe this can help you make a couple bucks, but what always happens is if you follow baseball religiously, Boyd, Casey Schmidt, for example, you have a good game, there will be people that are watching the game that collect baseball cards or that hear about it or something. Like while it's happening, they'll hear the news, something, and they'll go out and buy the cheapest couple cards that there are. PSA 10, BOWMAN first auto. That's where I always start. I don't know about you. Especially if they don't have a rookie yet. And they'll go and just buy the cheapest one. So just like that, the price gets inflated. And then there's a whole bunch, like other people start doing the same thing. Boom, boom, as they find out. And then they'll see they'll see the cheapest one and they'll be like, I gotta buy this right now. So they'll just buy it now. You know, the buy it now option. Even if it has a best offer on there, people just click buy. And then that'll just keep going up. Boom, boom, boom. Like with Schmidt. I don't know what the cheapest one was, but as I was looking, they started getting gobbled up and say sold. And I'm like, oh crap, man, I should have just bought that. And then inevitably you end up making the card worth like 3 times, 4 times, 5 times as much as it was just because of the FOMO. Or because you want to buy it before it starts really going up in price. But the paradox is the reason it goes up in price is because everybody's thinking the same thing. I want to buy it before it goes up in price. And that very thing is what makes it go up in price. My wife must not have heard me holler. Not gonna be able to talk. The nachos are really grinding on my throat. It's raw. Here's the auto. Arias. Speckle. To 299. Going to the Orioles, Kevin. Ooh, Joseph just pulled a Caminero Blue Shimmer. That's realistically, that could be the best card to get. Like Drew Jones is the hotness, but Caminero's the one who's performing. Very young, got all the tools, or at least he's got stuff. He's got good skills. She's not responding. What if I just do this? I don't think that would go over well either. At least these jumbos are easy to go through. Let's count how many packs have anything in them. Out of 10. How many out of 10? It's going to be probably 6 out of 10. So then 4 of them are just going to be like this, where you're like, I mean, that's cool. And that's cool. But I mean parallel or auto. Take a break, get a drink. I don't take breaks. It's not in my nature. I get the job done, and then I take a break. I've never been a guy who likes to take lunch breaks or any breaks. I just want to get the job done. Braylon Tavera. Autograph going to Kevin. I can't do it, Drew. It's not in my nature. But I'll tell you what I can do. Pull some fire. Rah! Samil De La Rosa. Of the Cardinals. I'm also, like, I don't know if this ties into that, about not wanting to take breaks ever. But if I go somewhere and I forget something, let's say, you know, you're going to, like, a party and you forget, I don't know, like your coat. I don't know a good example to use. But like, and let's say I just pulled out of the driveway and I'm like 30 seconds down the road. I won't turn around. Like, we're just going. Going on vacation. I forgot my toothbrush and my contact stuff. And we're like a minute down the road and we're going on a week-long vacation. I'm not turning around. I'm just going to get a new toothbrush. It's like that. Does your hat say Mike? No, it says MKE, Milwaukee Brewers, Milwaukee City Connect. Jacob Berry, refractor auto. The old lady probably just thought I was hollering about a hit, getting a big hit. I'm almost positive she's probably just like, must have got a big one. That's got to be it. Carlos Jorge. They sell them where we're going. Yeah, I mean, we forgot the sunscreen. We'll buy some when we get there. But we just pulled out of the driveway. Nope. I forgot my sunglasses. You'll buy a new pair then. But we're still in the driveway. We're in reverse. So I'm not kidding either. I forgot the fruit salad to take to the party. I guess we're not going to eat fruit salad then. But we're still in the garage. Just walk inside. I'm buckled up. Mikey Romero. There's another Chrome Drew Jones. 2 today. I know, Jesse. I think that all the time. I went to Taco Bell the other day. Surprise, surprise. I go every Monday, but sometimes twice a week. It was so bad. The service was so bad. I couldn't even look at the person that was the cashier. I couldn't even look at him because I was so mad. I live in a pretty small town. I mean, and we've got so many fast food restaurants. It's not like it's, you know, like there's so many people that they got to take care of. There was maybe like 4 people in line, and it took probably half an hour. I get mad when I wait in line. Like, so going back, don't like to turn around, don't like to take breaks. I walk really fast. We meet up at the National. You probably find that out. My cousin and I, we're fast walkers. Point A to point B, like on the double. No lollygagging. No time for that. So when I have to wait for like my fast food for half an hour and there's only a few people in line, we got to the front and I was like, my teeth were clenched so tight. And I was just like, just handed the money over. I couldn't even look over there. I was so mad because I didn't want to say anything. I'm not that. I don't like to say stuff because, you know, I'm sure you're trying your hardest. But I had to hold in the anger. And it was hard. Purple. And it's been that way. Like every time I go lately, you would think I'd go somewhere else. Randy DeJesus. Decent. $250. Going to Justin. Open up some fresh card shells. I've never ordered Uber Eats or anything like that either. The unions would love me. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I've never been in a union. Oh yeah, they're the ones that like enforce breaks and things like that, right? Yeah, they probably... I couldn't do it. You can't, like, if you try to force me to take a break, I'm just going to be like, I just want to work. I just want to, what? Oh, 15 minutes. I'm like, that's 15 more minutes I have to stay late. So there's 2 15-minute breaks and a 30-minute break. That's an hour that I could be home early if I just don't take in my mind, that's how it works, okay? Like, I just would rather go home an hour early and not take any breaks. So much more rather to do that than take a break that, I don't know. Like, if I'm doing hard manual labor, then a lunch break isn't necessary. But 15-minute breaks, get out of here. Don't they have kiosks? They do, and I've never used it, and it frightens me. I see the kiosk, and I just go, my eyes get wide, and I go, I hope I don't have to use that thing. Yeah, exactly, King. That's what I think, too. I don't think so. I think it can be hit in any format. Zeebsation rips. Because I know one of ones they can come out of retail. I mean, we don't know. Like if we knew the answer to that question, then it would take a little bit of the luster away from just blaster, like retail in general. Yeah, Card Shells was having like a moving location sale. Baseball Card Brothers asks, Striker, do you think I should hold or sell my Acuna bat down PSA 10? I wouldn't mind having that card. You want to sell it to me for well below what it's... I don't know, man. I'm a buy. Like, that's the thing about... we talk about this all the time. Like, you buy when the guy's hot. Or you sell when the guy's hot and you buy when he's not. So Acuna is very hot, and he's probably going to win the MVP. So there's no deals to be had, per se, right now. However, from a selling standpoint, I mean, now is probably... It might not be... Like, if he wins MVP, then his cards will go up from here. So I don't really know. Maybe you should wait until then. If you really want the money, then I think that would be like, you know, the high would be right around the time, probably before they announce MVP, where it's like he's gonna win, but they haven't announced it yet. That chunk of time before that is probably the very peak of the value. And then after they announce the MVP, it's probably like plateaus for a bit. And then the start of the next season, if he doesn't come out of the gate super, super hot, then it'll go down. That's all I can really tell you. I would hate to give you bad advice about when to buy or sell something, but I can just tell you about what trends are. Yeah, we got a couple parallels coming right here. First of all, it's a pink Vincent Peroza first. And then the atomic is Ronnie Simon. Going to the Rays. It's going to be the last group break until next week, because it's going to take me all weekend to sort this. And then going to do that blaster box break. Case break sometime in the next few days, most likely, if it arrives. So I don't know if I told you this part. I bought a case of blasters and a case of those retail boxes, the 24 count retail boxes, because everybody was wondering about those. Are those a good deal? And I paid, I think, $125 a piece for them. I know that I think KC, I believe, opened up a box and got it for $115. 1 cent's in here. Way too early to claim MVP, especially with his injury history. Yeah, for sure. That's why I don't feel comfortable telling you when to buy and sell, other than the general buy low, sell high, that everybody knows about. Wander MVP, yeah, he's. I just don't know if he's got the power at this point. Because in order to win MVP, you don't have to hit a ton of home runs, but it helps. Certainly helps. Shea Langoliers, Sky Blue to $4.99. 125 is not bad. No, I thought that was pretty good, but I don't think it's gonna. Like I always say, the retail boxes are the last things to go up because people think that they're cheap and they think that the good hits aren't in there. And then like mega boxes are going to come out and people aren't going to want these stupid retail boxes. So it might not be the best time to buy the retail boxes. It might be the kind of situation where you should wait until like the megas come out and maybe after that they drop a little bit. I don't know. Tamar Johnson to $250. But I thought $125 is a pretty good price per box. So we'll check it out. I will take the hit and we'll enjoy it together as a community of like-minded individuals who only know how to crush. Yay, we got an autograph. Juan Sorella. Of the Yankees. Wander will develop the power. Yeah, he could easily. Like, I don't know. I've always been a big fan of Wander, and I think he can do just about anything there is to do on the baseball field. So I'm not saying that he can't go out and hit 30 plus home runs, 35, 40, because that's really, you got to be in the 30s minimum, I think. He hasn't done it yet. We got to see it first, I think. I'm not going to put that on stage because it's not a numbered parallel. But I will double up Vincent Peroza with Shea Langoliers over here on this special stand meant for doubling up. How about a little Clayton good luck? This is a jumbo box here. I think we need 2 Clayton clauses delivering presents full of good luck. If fat packs are $6. Well, so I don't know if they're going to have those normal retail fat packs like the 2022 fat packs with the 19 cards. Has anybody seen those? I haven't seen them. I haven't heard anything about them, if they're even having them. So there's these value packs, and then these are different than the 24 count retail ones, but they still have the little hanger thing in there. The retail ones at the $125 price, I think that made them, what were they exactly? 24 packs, 5 by 24. They were $5.21 a piece for those 24 pack retail. And those are essentially like the same as a blaster pack, I think. I don't have the odds. I looked at the pack odds, and it didn't say, like, it's really confusing the way they have those online, the Bowman pack odds now. You got to go online. It's confusing. In the AL, Shohei is the front runner and Acuna in the NL, but it's foolish to speculate. Yeah, definitely. I mean, we're so early. It's foolish to speculate about anybody. Like the Cardinals being that bad, no, they're not. They can't be that bad. They're going to get a pitch or two. Plus, there's going to be trades and like prospects and stuff that come up and mess everything up for these teams that we think are bad or good. Jackson Chirijo, and then players are going to get hurt that we think that are like having an MVP caliber season. Unfortunately, I hate to say that, but it's part of the game. There's Drew. Justin Crawford, Lunar Glow. That's a good one. Autograph. Nerwillian Cedinho. Going to the Padres. Arno. Congratulations, Scott. You have just won the Cedinho lottery with this beautiful speckle to $2.99. May he become the superstar that we all dream of and help carry the Padres to their 3rd consecutive World Series championship in 2026. 2025. Because they're going to win it this year, 23, 24, and number 3 will be in 25 when Nerwillian Cedinho comes up and sets the world on fire. Here's another auto. Matt Wood. Bowman first. Going to Keith. Arraez is crazy. He's batting over 400. Yeah. I keep trying to think who won that trade, and I go back and forth because they're both so good. But he's batting 400, so it almost doesn't matter. Like Pablo Lopez would have to be... He would have to be pitching like Eduardo Rodriguez right now. And he is close to pitching like that, but different, lefty-righty. Different situation. But let's go. Why don't you guys get your local team on the horn or give them an email, shoot them an email, the owner of your local team. I'm sure you have the guy's email address. Why don't you shoot him a quick email and be like, hey, we want Eduardo, and we should just give up whatever to get him. We want that World Series this year. Like Cincinnati. Hey, Cincinnati. You guys got quite the staff you're building over there and tons of prospects. How about Eduardo and Baez for Ellie? What do you think about that? I don't know. Dream. Or the Cardinals. Like, the Cardinals need some help. There's this prospect named Jordan Walker, who you guys apparently aren't that high on. You sent him back down. We could use a guy like that. And you could use Javier Baez and Eduardo Rodriguez. That would help your team get out of the basement. I'm liking that. Hey, Yankees. You guys got tons of guys. There's one named Dominguez, who I'm sure he's not as good as you're saying he is, but I know who is as good as we're saying he is. Eduardo Rodriguez. Ronnie Simon. Autograph. Going to the Rays, Nick. What do you think about that, Yankees fans? You looking for a taste of Eduardo's magic? You need some help in the pitching department. You know it, I know it, everybody knows it. Cole and Rodriguez. Rodriguez and Cole. The 1-2 punch that takes you to the promised land. And all we're asking for is Volpe and a couple other guys who you don't care about. We'll pick through that farm system of yours, and we'll just find a couple guys that you really don't need. Tampa, I'm not trading with Tampa ever again. And I say I because I am in charge. I am never trading with Tampa again if I'm Detroit. If I'm any team in the league, I am not trading with the Tampa Bay Rays. They're too good. They're too smart. They know more than we do. Somehow, about whatever. I'm never trading with the Rays again. Now, if I was every other team in the league, I'd be like, I want to trade with the Tigers. These guys don't know what they're doing. But that was Al Avila. And he gone. Thank goodness. We can finally start winning. We actually have some good management on our teams now. Actually, all three. Let me think. Yes, Red Wings. Yes, Lions. Yes, Tigers. No Pistons. Okay, so 3 out of the 4 teams that we have in Detroit actually have good management now. Whereas before, the Tigers had the worst. The Pistons, the owner is just a joke. So who knows what's... The Red Wings were Ken Holland's out of... and then they were all horrible. But now, doing some things. Cyclical. We'll just see. Okay, we got another hobby box. We're making some progress here. We got a hobby box and a jumbo box, and then that'll be it for the evening. Make sure you hit that like. We're well over 300 now. Go ahead and hit that like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you subscribe right now, your name will pop up right there. That'll be cool. You wouldn't want Baez on your team. Come on, Joseph. Come on, Joseph. Come on over here. Let's have a little talk. Grab a seat. Here, can I pour you a drink? What do you like to drink? We got everything. Let's have a little talk. Javi Baez, MVP caliber player, World Series champion, power for days. The dude is a magician in the middle of the infield. Now, he can opt out. You don't have to sign him long term. This isn't a long-term situation we're talking about. We're talking about just bringing in superstar Javi Baez, bringing him in for just a quick one-season deal. Doesn't work out, no harm. Works out, maybe helps bring you a World Series. Now, you're not risking a lot here, my friend, for a caliber player that the league has not seen in many years. I mean, this guy has a lot of fans. He can play multiple infield positions. Everyday player. He's out there every day grinding. He's a grinder. He's a dirtbag. He's diving around. He's running out. Well, he's going to try really hard. And that, I can promise you, because we had a talk with him after that last situation. And he's not going to be strolling to first base on a routine grounder. He's not going to be light-footing it around second, getting thrown out at third. He's not going to be short-arming it to first. Making your first baseman pick it out of the dirt at a weird angle. No. This is superstar Javi Baez we're talking about. And he can be yours, but man, let me tell you this. I got a lot of teams on the horn right now. So, if we can't get this done right now, somebody else is going to swoop them up. I can't make any promises. This is right now. You can have him, but by the time I hang up this phone, man, listen, we got the Yankees on the line 1. We got the Cardinals on line 2. Even the A's want to get involved. We know they're not serious, and they're just moving around. The Angels are always pecking around here and there, looking for worms. I can't make any promises. So it's right now or it's never. You're not going to have an opportunity like this anytime in the near future. I can promise you that. And have I mentioned Eduardo Rodriguez? Man, is he pitching lights out right now. I mean, how often are you going to find a lefty who can go out there and every time he's on the mound, you're going to win? Now, this deal is available for a limited time only. And wait, hold on. We got Tampa Bay on line 3. Can I put you on hold? Or, you know what, maybe we should just wrap this up because I think they're serious. And I don't really have time to mess around. There's too many people there. Even the Pirates. They're talking, shopping Brian Reynolds again. No, they signed him. That doesn't work. Who do they have? They're talking about prospects. They got prospects for days. Days and days. And I like the look of their prospects. So really, right now is your first and last opportunity to get superstar, MVP, World Series champion, Javi Baez. I mean, I'm going to have to let you go if you don't make a decision in the next, 1 or 2 minutes. Luciano. I could get it done, right? I think I could get it done. Luciano of the Hey Giants, you know, you got this guy Luciano on your team. I know you're not doing a whole lot with him right now. Don't know why. Must not be tearing up the minors at this point. But can I interest you in a superstar? All right, Nerwillian Cedinho again. I recognize him from the speckle autograph we got earlier. But this is an Aqua Lunar Crater, numbered to 125. I'm not dealing with Tampa, period. I may use that as leverage in our negotiation, but I'm not dealing with it. I just don't trust my skill level compared to their black magic. Tampa Bay has a pact with the devil. That's why they took the devil off of their name. They didn't want it too obvious. They were like, they're on to us. We got to take the devil right off of that name. Just call it the Rays. Has a better flow to it anyways. Tampa Bay Rays. The syncopation just works better. And also, maybe people won't put 2 and 2 together. Autograph is Gabriel Martinez to 150. Going to the Blue Jays. Matt Boyd, 6 earned. Here's the funny part, Dragon. My buddy texted me. He got one of those home run cards for his boy. I think he got a Julio home run challenge card. And he's like, which one of these Tigers pitchers should I like activate the home run challenge for? It was Matt Boyd, Joey Wentz, some other scrub. And we both thought the same thing. I was like, man, you know, the Mariners offense isn't looking great right now. They're kind of out of sorts. Julio's not hitting the ball very well, but they're like, Ty France is back. He's got a nice little hitting streak going. They're moving Julio around, trying to get him going. So I don't know. And I was thinking the same thing. And he said it first. He goes, hey, they're playing the Tigers, so it's probably a get right spot for the Mariners. And I was like, exactly. Ta-da! Here we go. Matt Boyd, get right spot for the Mariners. It's the last box. This is flying by. When you're trying to deal Javi, time flies. I'm on the horn all day with big wigs and execs trying to move Javi. If our manager is not on the horn all day trying to move Javi Javi's got no value. Just Eduardo, let's be realistic. Then he's not doing his job. I'd have a hoarse voice from talking him up. We've never seen anything like it. A left-handed pitcher of this caliber. Lights out. Feeling it. Having a career year. Cy Young. And he would probably go on to win the Cy Young, and I'd still be okay with it. Because he's going to opt out. Purple Ray Wave, Mickey Romero. You won a home run challenge with Bobby. Very good. Chris, you're here. What's up? Oh, I mean, you got any interest in a guy like Javi Baez? Maybe you're just swinging in. I got a deal for you, my friend. And it's a package deal. You're going to get some things out of it. Some good things. But I'm not going to beat a dead horse until the next opportunity comes. Oh, I don't know what this is right here. But I think it's going to be something good because it's flipped around backwards and I don't recognize it. What is this? A rare, very rare. Rookie of the Year favorites. Case hit. Leover Piguero to 150. Going to Brandon. Ring, ring. Hey, Striker, it's the Pirates, and we're looking for Eduardo Rodriguez, and we got an offer on the table. You know, we're willing to take an L on this one and send you a Leover Piguero. Pirates GM, listen, I appreciate the phone call, but do you know how many teams I'm in negotiations with right now? You're gonna have to sweeten the pot, and I mean a lot. Autograph. Jorge Burgos. Going to the Guardians. Jason. Padres are deep, yeah. Yeah, I mean, Padres. I would be willing to give you a deal, Padres. A real sweet deal. Brett Beatty. A guy like Kim, actually, like, on a regular team that's not loaded with superstar potential Hall of Famers, like a guy like Kim would be a really nice piece. But we'd need some young guys, too. I think Javi would look great in the brown and gold. Matt Mervis first, purple. Especially if, like, the Tigers eat, like, let's say the Tigers eat a bunch of his salary. Because why not? And then you just add Javi to that stack. Yoangel Aponte to 199, going to the Blue Jays. Byron Taylor. Blasters of Bowman for the win, says Brandon. Yeah, you just wait. You just wait till my case break when we pull the 101 out of there, maybe. I mean, unless it's in this pack right here. Some of these packs. Wouldn't that be hilarious? Next PSA reveal, I don't know. I got some cards there right now. I haven't heard anything about it. I'm really hoping that I hear something about it soon. Because I got some expensive ones that are off at the upgrade shop right now, I think. They would have to eat most of it. That's fine. I'm willing to do that. As the Tigers GM. Jose Abreu to 250 and an autograph. Matt Wood again. I think we already got a Matt Wood auto. We did. Doubles of Matt Wood. Look at this. One thing I like about Matthew Wood, and always have, is the consistency of his autograph. Consistent. Let me just, what we're going to do. Go like this. Boom, boom. Gotta get this purple Abreu on the stage. He's just so purple. You know, you can't not put him on the stage. If someone just tells Miggy he is swinging at double cheeseburgers, he would have like 400. Oh, ain't that the truth? Miggy is so... I've never seen a worse baseball player in the major leagues than Miguel Cabrera right now. I mean, as far as offensive players go. I've seen some pretty bad pitchers, all of them named Kikuchi. We got 3 packs left. I got to see what Miggy's stats are. Wow. I didn't even think it was that bad. No way. Ugh. How about this? So Miggy has a 454 OPS. OPS. His OPS plus is 29. His slugging is 230. Okay, here's his triple slash. Miggy's triple slash is 188, 222, 232. Oh. 0 home runs, 0 power, 0 anything. Why don't you do us all a favor? No. Stop embarrassing yourself. And start swinging at cheeseburgers instead of baseballs. Then the eyes get real wide. Timothy, what's up? Miggy's about to retire. He's okay. Liam says Miggy's about to retire, so it's like being at work and knowing you're about to go on a vacation. You slack the last few days. Okay, if the last few days are from 2017 on. This is the 7th year of Miggy being like well below, like just a below average baseball player. Put it that way. The 7th year. It's not like he's been good and then this year he's just slacking. He's been slacking since like the mid. His prime, okay, Miggy's prime, he was the best, one of the best players in the league. But that's been a long time. How much rope, man, do you get too, I guess, when you're a Hall of Famer? A lot. There comes a time, though, when you disrespect the game. Just being out there. And that time is come and gone. And it's now to the time where it's just like, who is this guy? All right, I think that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Let's look at the hits. Aponte to 199, Matt Mervis to 250. How many Matt Woods do you want? Well, how about 2? We got 2 autos. Piguero, K-Sit to 150. Romero to 250. Martinez to 150. Cedinho to 125. Also, if you like Cedinho, his Speckle auto. Luciano to 150. Atomic Lionel James. Ronnie Simon base. De Jesus to 250. Chirrillo to 199. Sanchez to 399. Purple Abreu. Burgos to 499. Langoliers to 499. Perozzo to 299. Corella base. Termar to 250. Boyd to 150. Arias to 299. Tavera to 150. De La Rosa base. Benscombe to 399. Jacob Berry refractor auto to 499. We got the Sky Blue Romero to 499. Mike Trout to 499. Brock Jones atomic. Marcelo to 125. Ramos, these came out of mega boxes. Ramos auto, Lonnie White Jr. auto. Blades Jordan Blue Mojo to 150. Dustin Harris Green Mojo to 99. And Samad Taylor to 299. We also had this Justin Crawford Lunar Glow. I got to give him a shout out too. I just feel like I should. I feel like it's the right thing to do to give Justin Crawford Lunar Glow a little shout out. Well, my friends, I hope you had a good time. I hope you enjoyed the show, and we will hang out again really soon for the case break. That'll probably be the next time I see you. So watch some baseball, get outside, have fun. Thanks for watching. I will catch you all later.